He's fast. He's a good running back. All the film we've seen, he takes off, finds the holes. He's good. He's a good back.
You got a few first team ACCs, Francois quarterback, Roderick Johnson offensive tackle. How much film have you seen on those guys?
Yeah, we've seen a lot of film. They're all great players. They play physical. Run a lot of the similar schemes that we've seen before throughout the year. So.
What makes Cook different from the guys in the face?
You never really know where he's going to take the ball. He likes to bounce it outside a lot, and a lot of backs don't have that speed. To bounce it outside and take off. So that's where I think he's a little different.
It's going to be one of those games with defensively the edge issues during the regular season a little bit with running backs. This is one of those games where you guys emphasize that a little bit more.
Oh, definitely. I mean, we always emphasize it, keep him contained. Bottle him up so he has to run inside. So.
Who on this team can give you that look in practice?
In terms
of Delvin, in terms of what he can do, and
we have a ton of guys, on the scout team that can help us out with that. Joe Hewlett, he's a really quick guy, and he does a really good job running the scout team for us.
What did you learn about Harbaugh's preparation last year that for a bowl game that gives you confidence?
We don't really change much, throughout the whole year. We just work really hard and practice hard, and that doesn't change through bowl camp. Or that's what we call it. We call it Christmas camp. But like I said, it's like another camp, and we just try to improve on everything.
What makes it different from preseason camp?
Nothing really. Just more practice.
Just preparing for, I guess, one team. Is that?
Yeah. The difference is, we're not really going against each other. We're still preparing for a team that we're going to play. So.
Is it still kind of that hunker down submarine kind of thing that you guys, past couple of preseasons?
Yeah.
Bowl prep's usually a time when young guys get a lot of work. Has anyone stood out to you from players that we don't see as much, either going against them or on the defensive line?
No, not really. I mean, they're all doing a great job, all the young guys. Like you said, we have done some youth work and stuff with younger guys, but everyone's still getting equal work, older guys too.
From observing them, though, people are going to say about next year, wow, everybody's gone. Do you think they'll still be able to put together a pretty good defense next season?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think the defense will be great next year.
Because of the personnel or because of the guys that are in charge?
Just because we have guys that can step up right now. And, they're going to step up next year and take over. I mean, you got guys like, the D-line, you'll have Monet, you'll have Mo, you'll have a lot of guys who can obviously play good football that you've seen, and so guys are stepping up.
What are you expecting from the atmosphere down there, playing Florida State in the state of Florida?
I'm expecting a good atmosphere. It'll be fun. I've never been to Miami. I'm not really familiar with the area or anything, but from the crowd last year at the Citrus Bowl, it was a fun atmosphere. I'm sure it'll be around the same.
Matt, is there competition within the competition when you see their sack numbers and the two defensive lines? Do you look at that and say, hey, we want to outplay them in that way?
Honestly, we really haven't talked about that much, but I think we're just sticking to the plan. Just trying to play as best as we can. So.
What does Francois look like to you in terms of quarterbacks you guys have faced?
I don't know. He's different. He's different from anyone we've played. So I really don't see.
What are the skills that are harder to adjust to?
He's fast. We got to definitely contain him. Keep note of our rush lanes and make sure there's no holes for him to run through.
Was there a game that you saw on film or you did something on film and you said, oh, that was something that was unique?
I'm trying to think. We had a really good game against Boston College. We watched that a lot, obviously, because it's a lot of the same defenses that we run. So we've been watching that a lot. And he had a good game against them.
Second straight year you go into the state of Florida to play a high-profile team from the state of Florida. Does that challenge of getting that done 2 years in a row appeal to you? Do you think about that?
No, honestly, I haven't really thought about that. But it's just something about Florida, I've been to Florida 3 times now that I've been here. It's where all our bowl games are. So I think it's kind of funny,
at least it's warm.
Yeah, it is warm. Can't complain.
Get a little bit of a suntan feeling.
Oh, yeah.
How much of a trip does it translate with the heat? You guys cranked up the heat, right? They did that from the beginning of the practices? Pretty hot in there?
It is pretty hot in there. It's always pretty hot in there.
It's not different than the rest of the year?
It might be a little warmer. I'm not sure. You'd have to ask Coach. I'm not sure if he cranked up the heat or not. But yeah, it's always pretty warm in there. So we're getting practice with the heat.
Is it a good thing to have a defensive coordinator with that recent of experience in facing Florida State?
Oh, definitely. I mean, he knows what they did. He tried to do against him last year with his defenses. So yeah, he knows what they're about. So it helps.
Matt, what's the message from, you know, experienced guys such as yourself, seniors, fifth-year guys, as far as to the freshmen going in, how to prepare for bowl week, how to carry themselves during bowl week, stuff like that?
I'd say the biggest thing is just staying focused. A lot of times, you know, you hear stories about guys getting in trouble, you hear teams going down there, not staying focused, not practicing as hard, you know, getting caught in that whole bowl atmosphere. And you just got to remember that this is just as big of a game as during the season, so we just have to all keep working hard.
What makes the game so big for you guys?
I mean, it's a big game. It's the Ori Bowl, you know. It's in New Year's Six bowls, and I mean, it's a big game.
So it seems like it's a big deal to you. I'm sure you're aware of decisions yesterday. It came out McCaffrey and then Fournette about foregoing playing in their bowl games. Is that something, do you understand the reasoning why, and is it something that you think will be prevalent?
I mean, it might be. I can't really. I mean, they have their own opinions and reasons why they did it, but at the end of the day, I mean, you're still playing for your team, and it's about the team. So to do that is it's definitely selfish in a way.
Could you ever imagine even thinking about doing that, knowing, especially since this is the last time you're ever going to get to strap it up with this thing?
No, I don't think so. And yeah, I don't think any guy on our team would ever think of doing something like that.
Is that because of Harbaugh or because of you guys?
Yeah, it's just how it is around here.
Couple more from Matt, please.
When you see what Graham Glasgow's doing with the Lions, first of all, are you able to see him play much?
Yeah, I watch him.
How surreal is it for you to see him playing and know, you were with him just last year?
Oh, it's great to see. I mean, Graham's one of my good friends, you know, former roommate of mine. We lived together for years, and yeah, it's great seeing him out there and definitely playing, especially playing at the level he's playing at right now in the first year, so it's great.
He's been grading out really high.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
So
good
it
to
doesn't
see.
surprise you at all?
No, it doesn't surprise me at all.
Yeah, the other thing, you guys got a lot of pressure in the Ohio State game against a talented offensive line. Was there something that you guys had done to kind of refine yourself? Because, I mean, there have been a couple weeks before that weren't quite as much pressure as early in the season.
No, I mean, honestly, it all just comes down to the execution of our blitzes. I mean, we have the blitz, the same blitz we've done all year, you know, and you know, it just kind of depends on coach, whatever he thinks is going to work best, Coach Brown, and just yeah, it comes down to us executing.